everyone, welcome back to another video. This video that I'm going to be making, I've started a little late on this. It's making paper beads. So I'm going to be showing you how to make these super awesome tube beads. They're like little tube paper beads. They're really easy. You can make them in different ways. There's some ways that I prefer. There's this one way I prefer better than others. And if you like this video, if I get enough likes and comments on this video, then I will think about I will make, either way, these videos on how to make these different paper tube or paper beads. They're more of like, I don't know, but they're more, they start as a point and then get really thick in the middle, and they're just another point at the end, and I think they're really cool, especially this smaller one that I made. I really like them. So I will make another video on that, and some other videos on how to make different paper beads like these and other ones. So let's get started. Let's get right into this. You're going to need some Elmer, any type of glue will work. Paper, of course. I'm using this white paper because, I mean, I will use other colors maybe, but who knows. You'll need some glaze to glaze it. I'm using Sculpey glass glaze because, I mean, I use it for my clay. Would it work differently for my other things? It depends on how you're going to make this, but if you're going to make it the way I like to, you're going to need this tool, and if you can see, there's like a little slit, like right here in it, so you add a little, for you to put the paper in, and then roll it, and then I'm also going to show you how to make it with this, this thing, whatever you call it, a stick thing. Cocktail stick. Don't know. But you will also need a paintbrush for when you glaze it. This paintbrush I personally love because it's really soft, which means it's a lot easier to, like, when you push it down, it opens, like, fans out a lot easier. Like, if you can see what I mean, like that. See how it fanned out, like, because if you're using like other like really hard brushes, then it's really hard for it to like fan out, you know what I mean? I hope. So let's get started, now. So I'm going to show you, the first way I'm going to show you is with the stick thing. It's not a tool really, but I'm going to take my glue, I'm going to open it, course, and then I'm going to add just this tiny, not even really a dot, onto it like that. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it. Let's assume you can. I'm just not like a crazy person. So then you're going to take it, and with the glue dot not on the side of the thing, and then you're just going to kind of wrap it like, alright, you're going to kind of wrap it. This is the one that takes a while. And then you want to make sure that you keep it like leveled as you go around. Like, okay. So you want to make sure that it's like it works, or not works, but like, you see here how it kind of goes off of the other paper. It overlaps it, but like not really. That's what I mean, like when I say you need to make sure it doesn't go off level. 'Cause, yeah. And you just keep twisting it around, and around, and around. And I am not going to edit this, guys, because you know I can't edit, and I don't know how. But I'm just going to show you, even if I make a mistake or something, this is how you do it. Because I am not perfect. I don't think any of us are. I hope none of us are. And at the end, when you are done, it may or may not be leveled, like leveled out. So I'll show you what to do if it's not like that at the end. Because I'm almost at the end. And that fell out. It is so quiet. So is my sister coming in. But she is downstairs. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering why there's a band-aid on the finger, I was trying to figure out how to make the paper beads. And I was trying to straighten out, like flatten out a piece of paper, and I got a paper cut. I don't like paper. It's so mean to me. So now I finished that. I'm going to add just a little bit of glue, maybe a little more than I needed to. And with that extra glue, if you added like that extra glue, I'm just going to go around the thing until I feel like I got it. So it'll make it a lot easier to glaze when you're ready to glaze it. So I did the bead. I made it. Can you see this? I mean, I think you can. I don't know if you can, but I think you can. Because the way I'm recording this, I'm recording it totally differently than I normally do. So I don't know if you guys can see it or not, because the camera I cannot see. So here is the next way to make one of these. Paper bead. Woohoo! Alright, so you're going to need the same things, except you won't be needing this. This is the easier way I prefer to make these. So you're going to need your glue and your paper. But this time, you aren't going to need one of those cocktail sticks or whatever you call them. Please, someone tell me what they are. You're going to be needing this little tool. Now, you can get them in different sizes. You can get them on eBay, Etsy. Not Etsy, that's a school thing. I mean, Etsy. Not Etsy. Excuse me. I am not feeling very well today, guys. But you need to make sure it has this little slit in the thing, this tiny part. And this is a small one that I got from one of these crafts that I did. I got this craft from the Creative Girls Club, and that's where I get all these pre-cut strips of paper. So if you join the Creative Girls Club, which it costs money to get a craft like once a month, and each package that you get has 2 crafts in it, and this craft I got a long time ago, but it wasn't to make paper beads, it was to make like little people and animals and things with these papers. So yes, so I'm going to show you how to make this really way easier one. You are not going to start with putting glue on it. You're just going to take your paper and you're going to slide it in the slit, and it's really easy. You just start turning it, and it should come out really level because it is done on a tool. So it should be a lot easier than the way I was just showing you how to do it if you didn't have this tool, which you can buy. I don't know how much they are, because I got this one basically for free with the craft that I did. So I can't help you out on prices, guys. Girls. whoever's watching this video. Okay. So you're going to do basically the same thing that you did with the last paper bead that I just showed you. It's basically the same exact thing, except you have a tool, so it's a lot easier. Like, a lot easier. And I didn't show you how to level it out if it wasn't completely leveled. I will show you that on this one, because I'm going off level. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so I have about reached the end. Alright, yeah, I'm almost at the end now, guys. So, I'm going to go ahead and just take my glue, and then put the glue on. That wasn't as much as I intended. Okay. And the same thing as last time. You're just going to smear it, like, mainly right in this general vicinity. Talking so smart, I shouldn't. So you're going to put it really just a lot in this area, because this is where the paper stops, so you want to make sure it's really good. So if you don't, like if it's not all like completely leveled out and stuff, then what you'll do is while it's still on the tool or whatever you're using, you take it on a flat surface like this, and then you just push down around it. I don't think you guys could see that, but I hope you did, because I'm not showing you again. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys how to, well, I think you already know how to, but I'm going to show you anyways, how to glaze these. I'm going to glaze both of them on camera for you guys, in case you didn't get it the first time, or the second time, or whatever. So you're going to take your glaze. I'm using this glass glaze. It's used for clay. I use it for everything I need to glaze. So, you could also use glue for this, like if it's clear drying glue, but it has to be clear drying glue. But it takes longer to dry, so I'd rather use something that's already actually a glaze, and it's a lot easier. And this glaze does, like this glaze that I have, it has like this permanent marker Germexy smell. So if you guys don't like that smell, then I would not recommend this. Or just to wear a face mask. So I opened my jar. It took a minute because there's stuff on the outside, because my sister wasn't being very careful, or whoever was using this last. It's probably me, because I'm the only one that uses it. Open it. Paintbrush time. Pretty paintbrush time. And then you're gonna put this on the very end of your stick or whatever, of your tool, stick, whatever you're using. Dip your paintbrush in like you're painting, and then you're gonna do this like you're actually painting. Painting a pretty picture on a bead. Like a crazy. You want to make sure you get like right on the tops and bottoms of this too. Like you want to make sure you get that really well, along with this where you glued the paper. I'm going to just switch the sides for that. I'm going to dip it again because I obviously didn't get enough. And then you just wait for it to dry. So, while I wait for that to dry, I'm going to do the other one. Woohoo! So in case you guys didn't, like, if you don't know how to do it on this, on a tool, you're going to dip it in. Going to go over the top. Make sure you get that top really good. What does that mean? You don't want your bead falling apart when it's on your wrist as a bracelet, which I shall make a bracelet out of these beads. Of course, with different sizes and variations of different beads. And then you're gonna just go around the inside of that. That's about it. That was really easy. Now you just need to wait for it to dry, which only takes a couple of seconds. I mean, it's not necessarily that long to dry, but I will rinse this out when this video is over. Like, rinse the paintbrush out, I mean. Not rinse out the beads. Why would you rinse out beads? I mean, crazy. So you want to close your lid or whatever to keep from drying out your glaze. And we wait a kajillion years for that to dry. Because we are weird. Excuse me. So this is just about dry now. Like I said, it does not take long to dry. Like, I was just saying we wait and wait and wait, but it does not take long. Because it is already almost completely dried. Except for this top part that's not dry yet. But other than that, it's completely dry. So I will take it off. Taking it off. Great grammar there, guys. Just amazing grammar. A+ Kiera. So, took it off. It's glazed. It's completely done. It looks really cool, I think. For this bead at least. Because I'm going to make a bracelet, which is why I made all of these white tiny tube beads. Because I'm going to make different sizes, or different variations and sizes of beads, like, where are they? Like these, so maybe this kind of material, or this kind of paper, and this kind of paper, which is just purple cardstock. And then I will make, because the thicker your thing is, the harder it is to do. Like, the thicker your paper is, the harder it is to make the things with. And the more glue you have to use and stuff. But I'm definitely going to make beads out of this paper. Because I really love, because I use striped Halloween paper. Like, I have Halloween cardstock, and it's striped. It's purple, orange, and green. And I just think the stripes look really cool for this. Especially because, like, if there's polka dots or something on it, because then it's, like, different colors, like, going up to the very top part. And I love it. Like, love, love, love it. So I would add a bracelet. I would make a bracelet, like, with this kind of pattern, maybe? I honestly don't know. But it would look really cool. So, I finished these. This is done being glazed, I hope. I'm going to take it off. So, yeah. That is all for this video. I will see you guys later. In later videos, maybe in a few minutes, I might make a video on how to make some ear cuffs. Because I will. Leave a thumbs up, a comment, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love you all. Goodbye.